Hi guys, welcome back. Today we will learn about the group by and having clause. These are the most important clause while working with the large set of data. So first of all, we will understand why we use group by and having. Okay. So group by we are using where we want aggregate data. Okay. Let's suppose a company have multiple employees from different regions of the world, right? And the company wants to know how much they are exactly spending on the country wise, right? So they can group the data. Let's suppose ABC is a company and the company wants to calculate how much we are spending on the employees who are from India, right? So they will use a group by and the employee's country name. Okay, let me show you an example. So let's suppose this is the sample orders table. We have order ID and customer ID. Why customer ID is repeated? Because a single customer can do multiple orders, right? And in this, our order ID is a primary key because order ID is a unique here. So this is the query. The query is select customer ID or sum as total amount. The in this second line, sum amount as total amount, we are created an alias of the amount column name. Okay, why we use alias? For a better meaning to a column or a better understanding for the client purpose. Okay, from table name, that is orders, group by customer ID. So why customer ID? We want to show the average total amount spent by customer. Okay, so here, if you can see, customer one, order ID one, customer ID is 101, right? He has spent 200. Then in the row three, he has spent 150. Okay, so if you want to calculate the aggregate amount by the customer, the output would be, see, the customer ID 101, he has spent 350, right? How 350? 101, 200 plus 101, 150, that is 350. Got it? So this way we can group the data for the aggregation purpose, right? The group condition could be anything based upon the criteria that you have selected. And the next query is having. Okay, having is basically used for the condition only. The question arises why we use having instead of where keyword, right? We have a where keyword for the condition based query. So the main difference between where and the having clause is that in having, it help us to work on the aggregation functions, right? Let me show you an example. Okay, select customer ID. This is from orders, group by customer ID, and having some amount greater than 350. So if we use where here, right, then we are not able to use the sum aggregation function here. That is the main difference between where and having. Okay, so we can use having some amount greater than 350 if the any customer who has spent greater than 350 by calculating all the column sum, right? Then it will give us the result. Okay, let's see the output. Okay, so this is the output. Customer number 102 has 400 amount total and 3 has 400. Let me show you the table. See, customer 102, he has spent 300 plus 100, 400, and customer 103, he has spent 400. So main difference between group by where and having clause is that group by is used to categorize any results based upon the conditions, right? Where is for simple conditions. And having is for conditions where you want to use aggregation functions like sum, average, count, any function. Got it? Okay, guys, thank you. Stay tuned for to learn more. Thanks for watching.